Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's KJ. Today I thought that I would take you through some of the biggest runway trends that we saw for New York Fashion Week, specifically obviously the upcoming spring-summer 24 season. So I'm just going to focus on my favorites that I saw on the runway that I'm glad are sticking around. Because it can be quite a lot to talk about them. So I'm just gonna explain them. I'm gonna give you some examples, show you some pieces that I have in my closet that represent them. And then to wrap everything up, I will go through some outfits that I would put together that are sort of on brand for the different trends. And hopefully you can get some inspiration out of it. So one of the biggest blanket trends that we're seeing right now is this ode to old Hollywood, or rather like the Gossip Girl core, whichever you want to call it. They're essentially the same thing, which is bringing back that old money aesthetic, the tweed, the put together outfits, the crazy accessorizing. Those were all very like old Hollywood times, as well as like the Gossip Girl trend. I'm a huge lover of Gossip Girl, like I'm Team Blair all the way, so it's exciting to me. So yeah, it's easier to, I guess, explain things if I just show you. So for example, like for spring, one of my favorite pieces would be this tweed skirt. It's sort of brown, it's definitely like old money aesthetic, and it is like thicker, and obviously it's tweed, so it's a heavier material. So I probably would only wear this in spring, and I definitely would not transfer it into summer just because it would be too hot for me personally. But wearing this with like a very basic top and some chunky loafers, and then maybe even a jacket over top or something like that, it's going to be a really nice piece to stay on trend. Some of the other pieces I have are a little bit heavier, so again, I would probably only keep them on hand for spring, and I wouldn't bring them into summer. But this is also a really good example. This is a very basic tweed jacket. It has the old style buttons on the front, and it's just a really classy, chic piece to have in your wardrobe. And these ones are sort of new. I've only owned them for a few months now, and I'm obsessed. They're such a good statement piece. So for me, my fashion aesthetic is definitely more minimalist. For example, if I'm wearing clothes that are loud, I'm not going to accessorize a lot, or vice versa. If I wear a really plain outfit, I'll definitely dress it up with accessories. If I'm going to wear a statement piece, like to me, these tweed pants, they're so cute. They have like these pocket detail on the side. They're so luxurious feeling, like they're thick, they have so much weight to them. To me, these are like a statement piece. This is something that I would keep my top very plain. If I'm gonna wear a jacket as well, I would also keep my jacket plain, and I would probably keep my accessories to a minimum, and I would just wear my hair down like this, or say in a simple bun. So yeah, I'm definitely a minimal aesthetic type of fashion girl. Oh, so these are from 12th Tribe. These are in a size small because I wanted them to be a little bit big and baggy. I guess for reference, so I'm tall, I'm 5'10", but my measurements are, my chest is 33 inches, my waist is 25 inches, and then my hips are 35 inches. So usually that equals to like a size 2 or an extra small in most clothes. But then sometimes I'm a small. I hate sizing, like I hate women's clothing sizing, because I genuinely can be a size extra small in one brand, and then I can be a size medium in the next, and they fit the same. So like women's clothing definitely needs a facelift. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. So this skirt is from Dynamite Clothing. This is in an extra small. And this jacket was from Rios, and it's a size small. I don't have discount codes for 12th Tribe or for Dynamite, but I do have a discount code for this brand, so I will put it in the description. So if you want to visit the Riois site, you can use my code and save yourself some money if you want to shop there, or don't. So yeah, so that is sort of where we're seeing, like, the biggest statement we're seeing in this ode to old Hollywood Gossip Girl category is like this essence of bringing tweed back and the old money aesthetic, and sometimes trends sort of overlap as well. So one of my other favorite trends that we saw a lot of in fall winter that is also carrying into spring and summer is this idea of overblown suiting and lots of tailoring. So really all that means is that you're gonna want suit pieces and like more formal pieces in your wardrobe and styling them somehow. And then we're seeing both the oversized portion and the like cropped version of these office attire looks. Vogue called it something really catchy and I wrote it down. Oh, they're calling it the office siren trend, which is both your overblown suiting as well as your cropped suiting. And it's basically that revamp of the Y2K trend we saw that's going around social media right now. All of the young actors and actresses that we grew up with used to look, I saw this meme, what was it? Something about like, when you used to go to the club and see like a bunch of paralegals, like that's what we're seeing carrying into spring and summer, which I'm not mad about. I love suiting. There is something so elegant and so put together about a piece of clothing that's just well tailored, and it goes with everything, and you could mix and match. You could do like a trouser and a crop blazer and make it look like a suit, or you just pick one piece or the other and it still just makes your outfit look so elevated and so put together just because you have those tailored pieces in it. I am obsessed. And another thing that we saw on the runways was this idea of like the tomboy chic, which again just brings in this suiting. So the thing I love about fashion is that it's like it's expression, and it's so subjective and it's so personal, and it's such an amazing way to express like how you're feeling and the mood that you're in, or like how you want to present yourself that day. Like my style changes every single day. It just depends like how I want to feel that day, how I want to present myself that day. That's sort of like what I dress. So I love being able to dress for like the personality that I want to have that day. And you see that a lot in the runway trends as well. So this idea of suiting has come with so many names and in so many forms. There's the mini, the cropped suiting. There's the overblown suiting, which is your shoulder pads, your vintage, your oversized, your baggy trouser, all of that. And then there's also this idea of the office siren, which is taking your tailored office pieces and making them sexy, making them chic, and pairing them with more girly pieces. And all three of these trends are the same concept expressed in different ways. And I just love that, because then there's something for everyone. So if you're not the person who feels comfortable wearing a cropped blazer, that's fine. Then you opt for the overblown suiting, and you're still on trend and you're still following all the trends, but you're doing it in a way that's like comfortable for you and makes you feel like your best self. So I just love fashion for that. So before I get too carried away, I will stop and I'll show you some of my favorite pieces that express that. But one of my favorite blazers in the world is this. It's literally a men's blazer. It has shoulder pads, so it has like structure. You probably can't see, I'm like fumbling with them, but it's tough, and you can literally feel like the shoulder pad in it. And it's ginormous. I mean, it's bigger than me. But I love this oversized blazer. Like I said, it's literally a men's. It's actually my boyfriend's old suit that he wore to like his college graduation or something. I don't remember. And like this doesn't fit him, and he was gonna throw it away, and I was like, wait a second, that's mine. So there's that one. I have a lot of trousers, like a lot of trousers. Most of them are black. I have a pair of like pinstripe trousers. I think I also have a pair of pink ones, but I don't wear them because pink's not particularly my color. I'm very like neutral colors. But I also really love this pair. They're like this, oh, they look really green in the video, but they're not actually that green. They're kind of more grayish coffee color. I don't know why, maybe because the light is so bright, they're like showing up different, but these are so amazing. They obviously, you can tell, are like really baggy. So they kind of like fit low on my hip, and low rise is coming back. Not my favorite trend, not super on board with the low rise, but these are low rise and they do look pretty cool. So yeah, this is like one of my favorite pair of trousers that I own. I feel like trousers are just a staple. I don't know, I prefer trousers to jeans. I feel like they're so comfortable. They're literally the thing that I just go for if I don't know what else to wear. I'm like, I'm just gonna put a pair of trousers on. Like, it's just easy. Sorry, I'm not telling you. Okay, this is like pretty much vintage because I honestly don't even know where it's from. So we're just gonna leave that because I stole it anyway from my boyfriend. But these trousers are also Rioas. So they're the same brand as the white jacket that I showed you. So again, I'll have that link and that code in the description if you want to check out their site. They have, like, if your vibe is the Gossip Girl core vibe where you want like the old money aesthetic, go check out their site. They have so many amazing pieces. They are such good quality for the price that you're paying. Like, I think these trousers were like maybe somewhere between $40 to $60. I might even be overestimating that. They might not even have been that expensive. And they're such good quality. Like, the material is amazing. I've washed them, I've worn them a bunch. They've held their shape. Honestly, like, I'm not getting paid to say this. It's just, I can't believe the quality you get for the price on their website. So check it out if you're interested. I have like all the clothes laid out in front of me, so I try not to forget to explain anything. But next I'm gonna do your cropped suiting because I also love that. I just love all these trends. I'm so excited for everything happening this year. So like, this is just a very simple cropped white blouse that has structure to it, which I love. I prefer my tailoring to have structure as opposed to not. And all that means, if you don't know, is that your clothes are going to hold their shape when they're on your body versus forming to your body, if that makes sense. So something's flowy, or if something's draped, or if it doesn't have structure to it, like say I put a shirt on, it's going to fall where my arm falls, right? Or if it's like a flowing material, it's going to sort of like cling to my body when it goes on. But when something is tailored, it holds its shape. So no matter what, it's always going to have like the same shape no matter who wears it. And that's what I love about tailoring, because you can create your own silhouettes, even if it's like not the silhouette of your body, which is so fun to do. But anyway, this is literally just from Amazon. I don't think I know the brand, but I can find a link to it. But this is a size small, and I literally just got it off Amazon. I think it was maybe $20 or something, or $30, so very affordable. Again, this is something that I've worn like at least 100 times since I bought it. Washed it, all of it, and it's like held its shape, it's held its structure, so I'm actually really surprised at the quality of this one. And then my favorite is a good little cropped blazer. So this one is from Dynamite, and it's a size small, and it's just black, and it is the cutest little thing. This one also has shoulder pads in it, so it's going to give you structure and it's going to give you shape. The size small is like too big for me. Like, I'll put this on as well in an outfit and you'll be able to see that it sort of looks a little bit too big on me, but I don't mind that. Even if it's cropped, like, I don't mind that it's a little bit baggy on me. But for reference, if you're interested in getting like one of these from Dynamite, because I think this is something they bring back every year. I bought this one like 3 years ago now, or maybe only 2 years ago, but every time I've gone on their website since, they've always had some version of this. So if you're interested. Another trend that we saw on the runway was floral with an emphasis on roses. So floral everything is in. If you have floral sundresses or like floral patterned anything, wear it. It's in fashion right now. Floral is very on brand for spring and summer, but specifically roses. We saw so many roses walk down the runway in emphasized silhouettes, in suggested silhouettes, also as an actual like placed print pattern. Very in right now to wear the neck pieces that have roses on them, wear roses in your hair, roses on your wrist, like roses everything. So this is a very subtle version of it, but this is just a very plain like tank top bodysuit, but it has this little rose detail on the front. So this is going to come in handy for me. Another one of my favorites, where is this from? This is from White Fox Boutique. And another one of my favorites, this one I believe is from Dynamite again. This is an extra small. Dynamite is my go-to place for what looks like elevated suiting for a way less price. I think their clothes, like suits, jackets and stuff, average between maybe like $60 to $100, but they look like the same quality that you're gonna get on Revolve or Alice and Olivia or Topshop or any of those like higher end suiting companies. So I do recommend checking it out as like a more economic option. This bodysuit I'm so obsessed with. I get compliments on it every single time I wear it. It is so cute. It has this huge rose that goes right on the front, and then it also has this sheer detailing in it, and sheer is in. Sheer is so in. Oh, there's so many trends and I'm so excited, and I just love it. I feel like everything that's in fashion right now is my jam. So sheer is going to be a big one. Another example of sheer, which is also an example of lace, and lace is in right now, is this that I have from 12th Tribe again. It's just like, it's entirely sheer. So you would need to wear a bra or like a top underneath or over top of this. But I really, really love this piece as well. I'm just so excited. Sheer, lace, like that would sort of fall under this coquette trend that we're seeing, which is everything sheer, lace, girly, but done in a different way, if that makes sense. So it is a lot of black lace, black sheerness, which I'm so here for. And I guess I should finish the roses. So this one is another example of something that you would want to wear. It's also a mini skirt, so it falls under the everything mini category. It also falls under floral. So this is going to be a piece I'm going to wear a lot. It's a super cute graphic rose mini skirt. This is from Princess Polly and it's a size 2. So I love this. This guy here, just to like keep on trend with the mini, is just another mini skirt. This is just a plain black mini skirt. It has this cute little slit in it. This is from Lioness and it is a size extra small. I've owned this and gotten so much use out of it. If you do not have a black mini skirt, like literally just a plain black mini skirt in your closet, girl, go get yourself one. You will use it so much. They come in handy. So there is a couple more trends that I want to talk about. One of them is this love for corsets coming back. I love a good corset top. I just think there's something so like girly and sexy and understated about it that I'm so in love with corsets. So here's this one. This one is gray and it has like your classic silhouette where it's gonna like go down in the front more than the back. So as you can see, the back is a lot shorter and it creates a really nice shape. This one is from Pretty Little Thing and it's a size 4. This is another one of my favorite corsets. It's a little more understated. It doesn't quite have the classic silhouette, but it does fit like a corset. And I am obsessed that it has this little bow detail. Those are in everywhere. We're seeing them again as accessories. We're seeing them added to hairstyles. We're seeing them added to clothes that don't even have bows, but bows are a huge, huge thing that fall under the coquette trends. So if you love bows like I do, now is your time to shine and go overboard with the bows. So the last one that I'm going to show you as far as corsets go is this one that I have. It's so cute. It's from White Fox Boutique again. And it has the little like black details, like as if this white shirt is going over a black one, but it's all one piece. And then it's just a zipper in the back. This is a size small. And this one is White Fox as well. I love White Fox corsets apparently. And this one's a size small as well. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. So I'm going to show you a pair of shorts next. And again, it touches on sort of two of the big fashion trends that we saw. So I've already explained that mini everything is in. If you own mini shorts, mini skirts, mini tiny micro tops, like everything mini is in, and I'm so here for it. So mini, mini, mini. These are a pair of shorts that are mini, but they're also flowy. As you can tell, they're like this really nice silk material. And this is all part of what we're gonna call the sheer silhouette or the boho chic. So boho chic is making its comeback. And what that means is everything loose, flowing, girly, soft, all of those. So this short is going to be a mini, and it's also going to be boho chic because of the way that it moves, how soft the material is, and it's a little bit girly as well. So the same thing here with one of my, this is Boohoo and they're a size 4. So this is one of my favorite maxi skirts as well, and it's also one of those really nice silk materials. You can see that it has a lot of move and a lot of flow to it, and then it also has like a slit up the leg. So this again is going to be your boho chic. It has a lot of movement. It has a really nice light material, sort of like the type that's going to flow in the wind when you walk, you know. So there's that. And then last but not least, here is an off the shoulder long sleeve that has a ruffle to it, as well as it would be considered into the boho chic category. Ruffles are in, but I'm just not personally a ruffle person, so I'm not going to speak to that too much. But I do love this top. This is Wilfred, so I got it from Aritzia, and it's a size small. But for me, this falls more under like the boho chic category, because again, it's just so nice and like flowy. The bottom does not have any cinching or structure. It is completely like flouncy. So when it's like off the shoulder, everything underneath moves and there's no structure to it. So it's definitely going to fall under that boho chic category. And the last thing I want to talk to you about, this idea of using belts to cinch everything, and I am here for that. So I'm just going to show you a few examples of like the belts that I have. So I have this white one, and it's actually like stretchy, and then it just closes with like this nice little gold material. I also just have a very skinny, simple like suiting belt. It's silver buckle, so this is also a great one. And then this one I again stole from my boyfriend. I love how thick and heavy it is. It just looks so cute. Or if I'm wearing like really baggy clothes. So for example, if I wear the oversized blazer that I have, and then I put this around it, oh, it just looks so good. It's nice and cinched, and then you have like the dramatic effect of having the blazer sort of like poof out on your shoulder and at your waistline, because this just cinches it in. So I'm done. So those are the big fashion trends we saw on the runway. There are a couple, like I said, that I'm not going to speak to because they're not my personal favorites, but I think I only missed a couple. In particular, I know that red and like color blocking is in, but for me, as you can see from my wardrobe, I'm really not a big color person. I don't like wearing it. So I'm obviously not going to follow that trend, as well as the idea of ruffles being in. I'm not a big ruffle girl, so I'm not gonna go run and buy a bunch of ruffles just because they're in fashion this season, but If there are any fashion trends that you're curious about that I haven't touched on, I definitely encourage you to check out websites like InStyle, Bazaar, Vogue, even New York Fashion Week on their Instagram page. They're really good about sharing, like giving you summarizations of what was on the runway and what's going to be in fashion. But just to sort of recap what I was talking about and the ones that I'm super excited about and love and like have in my closet already is the idea of the Gossip Girl core, so bringing back the old money aesthetic, lots of tweed, doing a lot of accessories and lots of styling into it. The other big one is the suiting trend and tailoring, and there's so many things that fall under that. So again, we have the cropped suiting or the crop tailoring. There's the overblown suiting, which is your oversized baggy trousers, all of that. And then the idea of your office siren, which is taking your office pieces and your tailored pieces and styling them in a way that makes them look more sexy. And all of that can also be included in this idea of having a tomboy chic aesthetic, which is coming back. And again, that's the idea of mixing your more masculine and feminine pieces together. So that might mean that you wear, you know, a mini skirt with a cute little crop top, and then you wear your huge oversized baggy jacket. That would be tomboy chic, because you're mixing something that's sort of a more boyish style and something that's a more girly style, and you're putting them together into one outfit. We also saw boho chic, which I'm really excited about. So that is your very flowy materials, your lightweight materials, the ones that move, the ones that don't really have a lot of structure to them. Maxi skirts are going to be huge for that. And then just your like flowing tops as well. And then the big, again, blanket category would be your coquette trend. And in that is going to be everything sheer, everything lace, everything bows, like all of it. And I'm here for it. It looks so cool. And then I feel like I'm forgetting one. Oh, and then the last one I talked about is your florals. Florals are back, especially with an emphasis on roses as the floral print. So if you love florals, if you love roses, definitely pick up some pieces or wear your pieces that you have already that show that off. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. I hope you learned something. I hope you got some ideas. I hope you're as excited as I am. I am going to put together some outfits for you now just to give you an idea of some of the ways that you could style things or some of the outfits that you could put together for being in fashion this spring and summer 24.